Good morning. We are Vivent. Before we begin, we'd like to thank you, and we encourage you to check out our website at viventfresno.com and our social media at viventfresno. The problem. Fresno has been recycling the same ideas since 1980. People are reusing the ideas. People who grow up in this area have the intention to leave right as they get out of high school. They go off to college, create new business ideas, products, but the thing is, when they create that stuff, it leaves with them, leaving Fresno dry of innovation and new ideas. That is why, our solution, we want to promote talent to venues. Entertainment has been used to entertain people for years and years. We want to use this to utilize for our business to be more successful. For instance, something that is quite overlooked is businesses using entertainment to help their business and drive traffic and new customers. Hello, my name is Madison Williams. I'm the CEO of Vivent, and I oversee the financials.
Hello, I'm Aliyah Ortega. I'm the leading web developer. I overlook the analytics of our website.
Hi, I'm William. I'm the marketing manager. I oversee everything that happens with the company.
Spoken words by our mentor, we have come to the conclusion that the lack of knowledge is what hinders Fresno's talent and business. We have interviewed students from Fresno City and interviewed customers in the parking lot of Costco. 82% of our collected data was positive towards our idea and agreed that the problem was relevant. This leads us into our target audience. Our target audience is resembled through our logo, which resembles a triangle. We want to target the local talent, business, and as well as the community.
So what we do and how it works. Essentially, we're cutting out the middleman from the situation. We want to link the talent with the venues and the venues with the talent through our website, which will showcase talent and have venues where talent can find the venues through the website.
What makes us unique? We want to help small businesses, bring attention to local artists, drive the community interest while attributing to the revival of Fresno, while providing the community affordable entertainment and a lasting experience. Our competitors. Now, currently our competitors are indirect, meaning nobody does what Vivent does. Jazz of Fresno is a local nonprofit that revives the youth of Fresno by teaching them the different aspects of jazz. The Fresno Art Council hosts art hops that help local small businesses in driving traffic into helping their businesses in downtown, as well as the Starving Artist Bistro that provides a new experience for customers to enjoy their meal while also showcasing local talent.
You can now turn to the second page of your investors packet where we'll be talking about our 5-year model. Within the first year, we would like to have 100 artists subscribed and 90 venues subscribed to our service. With the help of investment, we would like to make a user-friendly app that will be launched within our second year. We will strongly be focusing on marketing through social media and advertisement. Within our third year, we also want to develop contracts between ourselves, business, and the venues. And within the 5th year, we would like to have a strong connection with the contractors with cities surrounding Fresno, such as Clovis, Sanger, and Madera.
Our revenue stream. So currently we have 2 subscriptions, the talent for $15.99 each month and the businesses for $19.99. Like Aaliyah said, we have a goal to reach 100, we have a goal to get 100 subscriptions from local talent and 90 business owners. And within the 5 years, we would like to reach 1,000 community members. And if we generate 190 subscriptions, we will generate.
So this is our website. With our website, this is where we'll get the subscriptions. Our homepage will be our landing page, which will draw the attention of local artists and the business owners. Our About Us page will talk about how we created Vivent and the mission behind our plan. So then we'll go to our talents page and our venues page, which will have the artists' bios and information about them. Then will be the communities page, keeping the community updated with events happening around Fresno, and as well as cities around Fresno. Then we'll have our contacts page, which will allow the users to sign up for our mailing list, which if they have any questions or feedback, they could put it there.
So we want to drive the community to our website through social media so that we could build a strong reputation. The social media platforms that are currently active right now are Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we want to later implement YouTube and Snapchat. On our Instagram, we're active daily. We currently have 180 followers, and we want to engage with the community and help drive local talent to our website through Instagram. With our Twitter, we're active daily also. We currently have 38 followers, and we use Twitter to update people with local things that have happened. And Facebook, we're active bi-weekly. We have 22 followers and 19 likes, and we use our Facebook to give people business updates and what's happening within the company.
Now our market. Our total addressable market consists of all of the businesses in the Fresno area. Our service addressable market condenses that number into specifically the restaurants, the coffee houses that could use entertainment to utilize traffic. And we have a goal to reach 1,000 people within the next 5 years. If we generate 190 subscriptions, that will total to $21,000 in our first year of revenue. Now, within your investor's packet, you can see our startup and running costs. This consists of our administrative costs, our development costs, marketing costs, consulting fees, and general reoccurring expenses. This consists of our app development, our marketing cost, that totals to $4,400. Now, displayed through our appendix, you see our overall costs and how much. Most of our startup costs consist of our app development and the publishing of our app, as well as hosting fees, legal paperwork, and administrative costs. Now, our company is easily fundable, ready to run, and operable. For $5,000, we are asking $5,000 for 20% equity in our company with the 2x money multiple return after year 5. And with that, we encourage you to embark on this journey with Vivent. We thank you for your time and open up for questions.
So you did a survey in a parking lot at Costco, did you say?
Yes, sir.
What do artists think about this? Have you spoken to actually artists or?
Yes. We've spoken mostly actually through our social media. Our Instagram has generated a lot of interest within talent. They're interested in this, and we have partnerships per se. We actually have a few artists displayed on our website already, and we're working with them. They're excited about this, and they would like to showcase and be able to promote themselves to the community more.
So how many artists and how many venues have you spoken to?
Venues, we have spoken to local businesses within Bitwise, around 15 venues, with probably 8 actual partnerships. And with the talent, we've spoken with numerous people, but people who are actually wanting to be on our website, I would say around 15 people.
When you say entertainment, you're talking about musical artists, musical acts?
Musicians, comedians, artists. Okay. When we speak of entertainment, we think
live
of
entertainment.
Live entertainment.
Okay. So what type of, obviously it's not for every business. What does the $15.99 a month get me as a business owner?
As a business owner, we are contracting with you we are your promoter. We are taking out the middleman by getting the talent by using our connections from the talent and venues and bringing them to the venue. Meaning, so this is all of the people that we have that are subscribed to our talent, and they would like to promote themselves to the community. The venue needs someone to drive traffic into their business, so we are going to be taking our connections with our talent and giving it to the business. So with the subscription, you're basically it's saying that you're going to have talent for Friday's night.
So I don't have to pay for that talent, is what you're saying, right?
No, it's included in the subscription.
It's included in the subscription. So you, as Vivent, would pay the artist.
Yes.
Would you handle ticket sales if that comes up? Like, how do you generate money beyond? Is it all subscription based?
All subscription based.
Okay. So theoretically, everyone that's using your service could overload you with artist requests, right? Okay. Do the artists have to pay for anything?
Yes, the businesses have a subscription of $19.99 and the artists have a subscription of $15.99.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I misread that.
It's okay.
Is that per month or per
Per
year?
month,
Per month.
yes.
Who makes the connection? So if I'm a business and I want to have someone come in, is it you or do I go through your website to pick someone? How does that connection made besides just picking up the phone and calling you guys?
That's a great question. It's actually through our website. We display resumes and bios of artists that are displayed, and businesses can go in using our subscription service, see the list of artists in the town in this area, and say, okay, Johnny, he's a comedian. Let's book him, and you can contact him through our website and book him on a calendar, and the artist can either accept or decline the offer.
Does it go both ways to where
Yes.
if I'm an artist and I want to say I want to play at the Starving Arts Bistro or
Yep.
somewhere, I can contact them?
Exactly.
How do you vet the artist? How do you determine that they're actually worth? Yeah.
That's a great question. So that is why we display the resumes and bios and experience. So as the venue, it's a risk take to say, so what if Johnny is not that good at being a comedian and makes nobody laugh? Well, that's why you have the resume and we have their, as Vivent, we want to help promote them. So we want to work one-on-one with them, making sure we have a representative at each show. So we can also, in a way, persuade the businesses that this is going to help your business and this is going to generate profit.
And then with having someone come into my business to perform, is there any kind of liability that you guys assume? Do you have insurance that?
That is part of our administrative costs is our LLC agreements and making sure that we're covered for liability and contracts as far as that goes.
Have you guys researched what the liability is? Because what you're doing is you're basically saying this artist works for us and you're contracting them out. So you're responsible if they, break the PA system or, catch the place on fire or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you investigated, talked to an attorney about what the
We've spoken to an attorney, but we definitely do need to pursue that more as far as within our next steps of our businesses and working with that.
I would encourage you to avoid contractual obligation.
Yeah.
I think as a broker, you don't need to assume any liability. You're just a conduit, and the contract needs to be written between the venue and the artist separately out. And you can offer a proposed contract. And I'm sure most venues have an artist agreement already in place. But you shouldn't do that. I'm curious why you think you need an app over just a website. What is the benefit of that?
User-friendly, a little bit more easier access. It's easier to get on your phone and scroll through bios than, or the community to scroll, oh, what's going on tonight? Such and such is having a set at Tioga Sequoia. Let's go watch that. It's just easier for the community to view. But as far as businesses go, we would definitely be driving traffic through our website more.
In every business I've ever been associated with, sales is one of the things underappreciated. So going out and selling to artists and selling to venues this service and subscription, I don't see in your costs where you really accounted for that cost associated with promoting this. You're going to spend a lot of gas and money just driving around talking to people. How would you sell your service?
Seller service, like we said, we want to really heavily focus on marketing and getting out into the community. So that means if that means that we need to go to these venues such as Strummers, Full Circle, and talk with the owners one-on-one to build a reputation first, we're willing to do that because we understand within the entertainment industry it's all about connections and relationships. So we need to build those relationships to generate more subscriptions.
Who's going to do that, and where is that money in the $4,400?
The $4,400 that's attributed to our development costs and our marketing costs as far as advertisement goes.
So that's not off the ground?
Yeah.
operating costs your first year or 6 months or anything like that. That's just to get started.
Yes.
Did you take into account or get feedback on costs for artists? You said you're gonna pay the talent out of that budget. Did you investigate how much the going rate is for someone to do a set or if you can come in? Because my concern is if you have 100 artists and you're paying each of them, that's gonna eat in a lot of the money that you're generating. If you're the one that's paying them in addition to everything else.
We've understood that concern, and we definitely do need to do more research as far as what is a good amount to pay the artist and how do we calculate that. So we're definitely still doing more research and speaking with artists one-on-one to see what they believe their worth is and what we could actually be a successful business off.
Also, like later on in the year, we're planning on selling the tickets, but I haven't implied that because in our website, it's right now my development, it's kind of hard to imply that on my website right now, so I didn't add it in there. But yeah, we'll be selling tickets later on. It was a plan, and it will be helping us to get in revenue and money.
So that cost.
I would encourage you to start focused, as you're saying. You haven't done it yet, but
Yeah.
I don't think you need to be paying artists, quite frankly. If you want to do this hard job of connecting all these artists and all these venues, you don't need to pay artists. The venues will pay the artists because you've got cash flow constraints and lots of other issues. You're taking, as you rightly said, some liability issues that are probably horrific. You can just be a conduit, and I think that's, as I understand, that's the biggest value your business can provide. The mechanics of paying artists and liabilities and stuff associated with that, you're not adding really much value doing that. Your biggest value is that somebody scrolls down and sees, I want to see comedy or jazz or something tonight. Where can I find that? So is your website set up by categories? So if I want to see jazz tonight, I know what places are offering jazz?
Well, on the website right now, it's not set up like that. It's set up by, I was gonna have a calendar on the website, which implies like all the days that somebody will be, like the events of the day. So you get to go and be like, oh, so I wanna go Friday night and watch or like look at comedy. So you'll click on that, you see the events happening, and then I would have a category like comedy, musicians, singers, dancers, So I have like that, and then it'll take you to the place where like the venue is and like where the location you have to go and how much it would be. That's the plan.
That can be a link. It doesn't need to be like you selling tickets, because you're going to get in a whole sort of trouble even early on, or even if you succeed for 5 years, it would still be a very big challenge, I think, economically to manage.
I would agree with Bob on that one. That paying artists, I don't think it's what you're asking for the subscription is going to ever pay the artists what they're worth. I feel like, and especially like a place like Strummers, they already have someone that's there for talent acquisition. Joe's Place, they've got, there's people that are already doing that sort of thing. I think you guys have a great opportunity here to, at your age, like what's hot, what's happening right now, and so you're going to be able to connect people with new and unique artists, and then step away from that. Let them, like, here's the people you pay the subscription, we're going to find creative talent for you to be able to sell tickets at your place, but then step away from it. Just make that connection, as Bob said, and then I wouldn't pay the artist. I would, that's just my 2
Thank you for the
cents on
feedback.
that.
Yeah.
So your exit, if I invested $5,000, how do I get my 2x return?
2x return is from our subscription revenue, meaning
You propose to buy out your investors from, is that what you're
yes.
saying?
What I'm saying is your return of investment is $9,900, and the 2x money multiple is included within our subscription revenues. So the revenue that we get off our subscriptions is how you will receive your return of investment.
Okay, but mechanically, you're proposing that for 5 years, or is that some period? I'm not quite sure it was 5 years. You're proposing it out of your equity to buy out your investors.
Yes.
That's because you talked about partnering with businesses, and I didn't know how that would be an exit strategy.
We plan to expand meaning whether that's selling our business to a partnering business, or expanding into partnerships. Any further questions? Thank you for your time.
Well done.
Yep, thanks.
Those are hard questions.